Well, I am leaving my hotel and heading to the Continental Divide Trail for another round of the old Sufferfest. And hey, look at that. The sun is rising. And now I'm officially on the CDT. So I swore I would never come back, but I decided to come back. And I spent the last 3 nights totally sleepless with worry. Hi guys, you're not scared at all, are you? Well, there's one fear relieved. I guess I'm leaving town on this road here, following, well, not the garbage man anymore, but this looks like the edge of town. So I guess this is where a lot of CDT hikers opt to follow this road rather than turn right here and start on the more dirt roady trailish section. It's not really a trail, it's more of a dirt road, but they're really parallel and they're not that far apart from each other, and I would rather walk on dirt than pavement. So, and this is day 1, so I'm not like going, oh, I need to hurry up and get through the San Juans by October 1st or whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick to the red line. Well, there's no road or trail here. So I'm just gonna go straight ahead until I see something. And I do see a road over there, so I'm probably just supposed to walk through the sage until I get over there somewhere. Well, a road suddenly appeared. So here I am, not lost. So I went like, I don't know, half a mile out of my way because this sign says do not enter, and there's a CDT sign over there, and then this road here is the road I took, and it seemed more like the way you're supposed to go, and I wasn't looking out far out. So I think this one here, the do not enter road, is the way to go. Well, there's where I came from. And there's where I'm going. I'm in the middle of nowhere. He doesn't like me. Over there. So I did the dumb thing I always do, which is I miscalculated the number of days to get to the next place. I hard coded in my spreadsheet 20-mile days for this section, so I only brought 4 days of food, but it's going to take me 5.5 days at 15 miles a day. So I got to do 20 miles a day. which isn't going to be that hard considering it's only 10 o'clock and I've already done over 9 if you count having to hike from the hotel and getting lost and all that stuff. So it's gonna be tough. Maybe I can, I don't know, scoop out a spoonful from some of the meals and make an extra meal. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I always do this. I'm terrible at it. Oh well. So I guess the other thing I can do is I can do the road walk alternate that most people do, which I think shaves off a good 20 miles, which is a whole day. So that might be the smart thing to do. I fooled myself into doing the road walk alternate. Oh well. Well, it's about 8 miles to the next water. So that's my goal for today. And right around there is a little side road that I can take to get to the road alt. So the road alt will be tomorrow. That lake out there looks like it's white. It must be a salt lake, a lake of salt. Why are these cows coming toward me? They seem very interested. Oh, they got babies. Bye, guys. So it's cross country now. And I keep, I don't know, going the wrong way. Supposedly there's markers and I think I see them and follow my way to them and they're not the right markers. I think I see a marker way out there somewhere. It's kind of slow, but we're making progress. So I'm going to start the road walk alternative. You can see it going off into Foreverland. Hopefully there's water on this route. I don't think this water is drinkable. So on the other side of the road, this kind of looks like a wildlife guzzler, so maybe this is drinkable. I think I'll get some. Well, I got about a gallon of water. So I know I can go a whole day, so that's good. Well, I briefly talked to 2 guys at that water cache. So it's nice to know that there may be water caches along the way. Not that I can rely on them or anything. I ate dinner at 4:30. I was really hungry. I'm so tired. There's still so much light. So I just feel like I gotta keep going. And now they've done both sides of the street. And it's all sticky and it's ruining my shoes. I'm getting my shoes all gross. I won't be able to put them anywhere near my stuff. So, I can't believe this is only day 1. It feels like I've lived 100 days in this one day. Well, here's my little home for the night. I got a good spot. I'm kind of like below the road. So the road's right there behind me. And I'm in like a little depression. So if it gets windy, I think I'll be somewhat protected. And then there's actually a deeper ravine down here that I don't know if there was flooding or something. I'm probably safe, so it's a good spot. I got up really early at 4. I slept really well, so I was ready and I wanted to get up before the sunrise. so I could see it and also take advantage of the cool darkness on this hot asphalt. So 10 miles or 11 miles, I guess, to the trail. Well, there's where it came from. Here's where I'm going. And I think I'm seeing trees. So maybe I'll see trees today. Hey buddy, get out of the road. You're gonna get hit by a car. All right, guys, have a lovely day. There's the sunrise. And these look to be stunted little, what are those trees? Aspen trees, maybe? I don't know. But wow, look at this. So that way out there, I think those were the cliffs I could see by that rim lake, the one with the birds and the picnic tables. Look, there's my cow buddies. And then I'm almost to the top. If this is the top, it could be a false summit, but it's pretty over there too. I guess this is the water that those hikers I met last night talked about. So I'm gonna sit here and have some breakfast. Oh cool, there's like a little sign-in sheet. My buddies are back. They're very curious. Well, looks like I gotta climb a little bit more, but I got a belly full of water. I have about a little more than a liter of water and about 8 miles, 9 miles to the next on-trail water. There could be on-road water, but I don't know. The map is not very good for the road. So just gonna keep on hiking. I think I have 8 more miles of road walking. So it's a beautiful day, not warm at all. Up here it's a lot cooler and refreshing. And these clouds are gonna help keep it cool. So I think it's gonna be a good day. That's where it came from. And where I'm going. It's a tiny snake. See how tiny he is? Oop. Bye-bye, Sneaky. There's a badger. He started across the road and then he saw me and got scared. Do you see his little face? Hi, little badger. Here's where the CDT joins the road. So if I had stayed on the trail, I would have come out here It looks pretty bleak. And then now it goes this way for about, I don't know, maybe a mile or half a mile or so. I guess it's another 1.5 miles on the road. Oh well. There's a hiker way up there. I don't know if you can see him. I just talked to him a minute ago. That little dot. A 1.5 miles. So it looks like coming up, I gotta climb a 10,000 foot mountain, or most of a 10,000 foot mountain. I think I'm at 7,600 feet here. So 6 miles to this mountain. It's the end of the road walk. I'm not good at cattle grates. Ah, dirt road. Going on forever. So I guess the road walk alternate cuts off a lot more miles than I thought. I'm 23 miles from the trailhead that I can hitch into Encampment. That means I could get there tomorrow, which is a Saturday, and I doubt I can get there before the post office. It's closed, but if I can get my resupply and then get back out on the trail on Sunday. Otherwise, I gotta take a 0 day already. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I just looked. The post office hours for Saturday is 8:30 to 9 a.m. So there's no way. So I'm just gonna take it easy and not rush. Well, I came from down there. And look at that. The trees. Well, looks like it's that one. It's the first tree on the trail. And maybe there's some shade. Looks great. Look at that. I got a tick inside of my shoe. From that little hill over there. I got 20 miles to go to get to the trailhead to go to Encampment. So I can totally take it easy today and tomorrow. I haven't seen trees like these since before I got to Atlantic City last year. It's really pretty. That's where I came from. The first hikers I've actually talked to for a little bit, both of them Australian, nice people, probably about my age. This stuff smells like sweet alyssum. Maybe it is sweet alyssum. It smells really good. There's a whole lot of rumbling going on in the sky. So I got my rain poncho out. Hopefully it rains and I get to try it out. So I started to walk out into that open area, and all of a sudden it was just like thunder, really loud right there. So I retreated back over here next to these trees and set up my tent, and in a terrible spot. And now it has stopped. So I'm going to just sit here for a little while, and then maybe I'll continue on later and find a better spot. This is really lumpy and not good. Here's the dead tree. Here's my view. Here's a tree that fell, so I don't have to worry about this one. So I slept pretty well last night. It was warm. I like summer. And I had a lot of cramps. I drank a lot of water yesterday. And I had a lot of cramps when I got in my tent, and I'm just laying there, like even my arms. So I took magnesium and a salt stick cap, and that helped a lot. And then I had kind of sore, out of shape. So having two, 124 mile day, 123 mile day at the very beginning of your hike, it didn't seem that bad, but it was tiring, made me sore. And today I only have 13 miles, and I'm gonna have to climb an 11,000 foot mountain to get there. Have water in about a mile and a half. I'll stop and have some breakfast, climb that mountain, and go to town. Take a 0 day, wait for the mail. I can see some big mountains out there. It's kind of hazy. There must be a fire somewhere. Well, there's the mountain I've been climbing, the peak. Bridger Mountain, I believe, or Bridger Peak. 11,001 foot. I don't know how they get so precise. So that's where I came from. That's where I'm going. That radio tower is somewhere behind there. So there's the peak. I guess there was a trail I was supposed to take, or a different route. It was supposed to take me over the peak, but I did see a post in a field, but I didn't see anything there, so I just stayed on the road. So I've missed the peak, but I don't know, there's probably a good view from here. I'll go check this out here. So there's another post, like the one I saw. There is a view, but it's a bit hazy. I guess I'll just sally forth. So there's another post. I came down from there, and there's another post. So it looks like you would have had to just sort of do a cross-country thing, and it doesn't look like enough people have done it to even leave a little trail. So I don't think I missed anything. I don't like being that close to something like a radio tower. It feels kind of creepy, prickly, or like, you know, waves are going through you. So, okay, I guess it's the home stretch now to the trailhead. Maybe there's more ups and downs, but I'm gonna get there sometime today. Well, I just talked to a nice man, and I talked to a very lonely seeming, maybe German guy before him, a few minutes before him. That man there is just doing a section from Steamboat to Rawlins, and then later he's gonna go down and do a section around Ghost Ranch in New Mexico. So he's just a section hiker like me. And just now a motorcycle went through on the dirt road. So it's nice to talk to some people. They seem like they're doing all right. I hear it's gonna be very mosquito-y coming up. Doesn't sound so great. And that I also hear there's a phone number to call to try to get a ride into town. I might be able to hitch, who knows. So anyway, I'm not sure how far it is to town, but it's not that far. Should be there soon. That's where I'm going. That's where I came from. Tractor convention. Well, the lady said it. They do this once a year. They ride up here to the divide on their tractors. Pretty cute. Well, I'm in an encampment now, and near as I can tell, there's really nowhere to go. There's no restaurants except for breakfast. There's no convenience store, ice cream store. There's no grocery store. There's a park, so I'm going to go to the park. Apparently there's cowboy poetry at the park. So maybe there's cold drinks or something. Who knows?
He's dead set on leaving. He's throwed up his head, jerked his shoes off his pony, and rolled up his bed. He ain't said nothing about where he might go, but you can bet you'll find him where the wind always blows.
Well, I'm not having any luck finding a place to stay. I don't know what to do. I can't find this RV park that everybody talks about. Even when I was given directions, there was nothing anywhere. So I don't know what to do. Well, I found what looked like an RV park, but it wasn't. Or I don't know what it is, but there wasn't any room for me. So I'm gonna go down to the next town, Riverside. It's 1 mile away. Sounds like they have better restaurants, and they have an RV park there. And they said they had room for anybody on a bicycle, motorcycle, or on foot to pitch a tent. So that's where I'm gonna go. And I'll either walk there or get a ride.